Step right up.
Freaks who've lost their mothers and otherworldly marvels.
If you got the dime,
We've got the show.
welcome to hell. No, we're 3 floors below. You think you know, but you've only to fall. Home sweet home to the great.
Less cuddly.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to King of the Castle with the crew. And say hello, crew, to yourself, because it's probably all just you watching.
No,
Yeah. I see.
too busy writing questions.
Oh god.
You'll
But
have
yeah,
to
as
deal
you might
with
have been
them.
able to tell, we are indeed live. Let me also do this for you, all of you.
Oh?
Yeah, so we can... that you can circumvent the Twitch delay.
That is much preferred, thank you.
And we're gonna be starting off here very shortly. Oh, someone just joined the server here. Who's that?
Hmm?
Mars, one of your friends?
Slippity Snap, yeah, it's another person that has been streaming, KOTC.
Ah, also Mars, you're a little early on the joining.
Oh yeah, okay.
Um,
It's always good to be early, you know.
let me first introduce you to the monarch I will be playing as today. This
No.
is Friedrich Wilhelm von Hohenzollern, also known as King in Prussia. Emphasis on King in Prussia.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because
No,
this is
but-
not Frederick
Hold on.
Wilhelm the First. This is not Frederick Wilhelm the Second, also known as Frederick the Great,
Yes.
but instead his father.
Ooh.
According to extra history, one of the worst dads in history.
Oh, that guy.
Why
do you? Why are you calling your son the same way as yourself?
I mean, the British royals and the German royals are pretty similar. For the Brits, everybody is called Henry or George, and for the Germans, it's Wilhelm or Friedrich Wilhelm.
Yeah.
Actually, I am German.
Yeah.
Let's fix this. There we go.
Hohenzollern.
Friedrich Wilhelm von Hohenzollern. Let's go. We're playing on Twitch. And I will make an executive decision.
Oh?
We're gonna have these two.
Yeah?
Oh.
Because that's the two factions we didn't have in all the previous games.
Alright.
Or the last two games, rather. And the third faction will be up to a poll.
Okay.
Do not
Let me
make
just get that
flex my
ready.
fuel rods.
You got too many of them.
No.
Give them away.
I'm already using them up trying to make up these stupid language questions.
Why?
Why? Why
I will
not?
disallow additional votes. Everyone only gets one vote. Also to...
Ew.
God, yes, hello, new person whose name starts with M, because I can't... That's the only thing I can see because of Discord streamer mode.
Mr. Slippity Slap, you mean?
What?
Slippity slip.
Mr. Slippity Slap.
Okay, hello. Let us hear your voice.
Oh, but you don't have to. Do you?
Oi. No, be careful. He's Canadian, I think.
I didn't say A. I said oi.
Oi.
Okay,
Why?
well, gentlemen, pick your favorite faction that you would like to see. The poll is live, if I didn't mention that.
You know what? We're gonna have to have some believing in faith, so...
I
Yeah.
don't want to play with I don't always want to have the grandees.
You
No.
shouldn't have opened a poll then. You shouldn't have opened a poll.
Hey,
oh,
if
man.
it's gonna be the patricians that win, their navy's gonna sink again, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you shouldn't have offered us the choice if you didn't want it.
You should have been
Should have been executive
tyrant.
decision.
You just should have been a tyrant. Just shows before us.
You should have
Also-
tweeted something beforehand.
So anyone who
Okay, I
beat
guess
that
we're gonna
Those are
have the
the
grandees
grandees.
then.
have a long list of things to look at.
Yes, also Friars, thank you for the follow. We're gonna have the grandees. Gentlemen, you may now join by typing !join and also followed by which faction you want to do, though that's only available for the people that own the game. And you can also follow that up with your pronouns. Valid pronouns do not include Apache Attack Helicopter, Hand of Nod, though Hand of Nod would be a building, so that would be even weirder.
Oh,
That'd be funny.
the Obelisk of Light.
Mammoth Tank.
I have a better idea.
It looks like I am a man of the faith.
Iracadia.
I'm gonna laugh. I own the game actually.
I'm sorry, vampire is also not a valid pronoun. And it's not confirmed that the counts are vampires. That's just a myth.
Just a myth, yeah.
Providing context.
Slippity Slap, you're gonna win over them so easily.
Is that a similar myth like the sinking fleet? Or
No, the sinking fleet is not a myth. That just always happens. Is the extension active?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, I can
Mhm.
see personal wealth.
It most definitely
and I can
is.
see what
Oh, good, because I can't.
man.
I'm using a
Well,
phone.
It's-
I'm king.
Ordinarily would also show up for me here, but it isn't for some reason. So,
Ah, very good.
well, everyone that is in the game here is also in the chat is also here. Oh god, I'm confusing myself already. Let's go.
I just
Alright.
noted I was muted that entire time.
Ah,
Yeah.
Did you
welcome.
not?
Hello, y'all.
We
Bro.
tried to tell you.
Oh.
What would you
Yeah,
like to be called? Slip, slap?
You can call me Slippy.
Ah, Slippy.
Alright,
Okay, then
Slippy.
I'm just gonna make that your server nickname if you don't mind,
It don't matter.
because then I can actually see it.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Whoever at Discord thought that if you're in streamer mode, you can always only see the first letter of every name unless they have a server nickname set. Whoever thought that was a good idea deserves to be shot.
Yeah, fair enough. Wow.
I mean, whatever the king wants, right?
Are you sure?
you
Well,
sure?
South doesn't
As
look
long as it's
like
not me on the
been,
other side of that gun.
Well,
massacred.
I don't really look like Friedrich Wilhelm the first or the second, really.
Mm.
And also, Prussia doesn't really exist anymore, which I'm not gonna comment on. I assume that at least one person here hasn't played the game before.
No, I'm new.
Yeah, that's a number of people. Who have done it.
Okay, well then I'm gonna explain what's going on here. So, we have a world map with our 3 regions and the capital in the middle. The north ended up being decently in the north for once, and the east in the east, so that's at least something. And we don't have a massive coast, so that's also good.
Yeah.
Over here on the left, you see the 3 kingdom stats: authority, stability, treasury. If any of these hit 0, I lose.
Mm-hmm.
And below, you have the 3 regions with their 4 stats and defiance. If defiance at any point is higher than authority or stability, whichever one is higher, the region can choose to rebel. Though, with how few people we have here, everyone who is in that faction needs to agree to it. Also, I just remembered, let me actually throw some rolls at people.
Oh.
We have every faction gets their own channel.
Ooh. That's very fun.
Which, well, since I own the server, I can technically see them, but I'm not gonna be looking into them.
If you're sure. If that's what you're gonna tell us.
Ruckos, you just Dar Ruckos?
Yeah, that's just me. That's what I pick whenever I can't remember whether or not I have an account that doesn't exist anymore. I'm pretty sure I already have an account on Twitch, but I don't remember.
Xenok, what's wrong?
Nothing.
Oh no.
Why aren't you a grandee?
And I kind of got tired. Besides,
Okay.
I'll let
Okay, well
other
then.
people play the
Yeah, and that's what's going on here. And every season, so every turn essentially, we have 3 events. These can be in the capital or in any of the regions. There can also be multiple events in one region. And these affect the kingdom in general. And
Yeah.
let's start with council introduction.
Alright.
And I now require a chancellor.
Oh my. Who's willing to be a chancellor?
Well, since you voiced that, you can do that, Rakos.
Yeah. Well, Ruckos, congrats, you're the chancellor now.
Alright. Now that you're king, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Your nobles hail from all across the kingdom, the wintry north, the desolate east, and of course, the scorching south.
I shall introduce myself to the chiefs of the north.
Good luck in the days ahead, your majesty. You'll need it dealing with Ocelot.
Then I shall move on to the counts of the east.
An honor to finally make your acquaintance, your grace. May you escape the doom that befell your predecessor.
And lastly, the fanatics of the south.
Oh, sorry. May the night bless your reign, your holiness. I trust you conduct yourself with honor and faith.
And with that, the introductions are done. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices as the nobles argue with each other and demand my favor. I sigh and sit back. Is this what the council is like? Yes, sadly it is. No wonder my father told me to avoid the throne at all costs. Okay then.
Well, you didn't listen to him, so
The path to victory.
it's on you.
Who wants to be sneaky breaky?
Iki breaky damke.
Well, Slippy, you're new, so you're getting it.
Oh no.
Oh, sorry, wait, what's going on with me?
You're the spy
You're-
master.
You're reading these
I'm-
lines.
Oh, I'm
Read
the
that
spy
line.
master?
Yeah.
Sure, okay.
Read those lines.
Your Majesty. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you?
I did faith. Let's
Alright.
do. Oh. Let's do as the father of the nation.
Not surprising.
Interesting. Are you concerned for the welfare of the commoners, or are you just hoping for a favorable passage in the history books? I suggest over the next few years, you focus on improving the kingdom's overall farming as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty.
Well, thank you for that. Also, Slippy, Rakos, thank you very much for the follows.
You're very
No, I
welcome.
didn't do that. What are you talking about?
Keep on denying.
I see. I think like the next 2 seconds, so Slippy Slap unfollowed you. Slippy Slap.
That's great.
Okay, time for my coronation.
Alright, one moment. Your Majesty, I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time.
Shouldn't I be giving the orders now?
Of course, Your Majesty, but to delay any longer would make the nobles restless. And when nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look for the nearest back.
We wouldn't want that, I suppose.
As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation.
Of course.
Shall we call the nobles in?
So... this is gonna be the first vote that we're gonna do. You can vote by typing !vote, followed with the letter corresponding to what you want, as Zanok just illustrated.
Alright.
And yeah, I mean, pick whatever you want. I'm not necessarily very against any of these, but wait until the voting is actually active. So let's start the vote. That's why I waited a little bit.
I forget what.
Okay, cast your votes, everyone.
I want a party.
These are outdated traditions, I say.
They are not outdated. They're just old-fashioned.
Also, I would just like to point out that if this ties, I get to choose.
I'm not able to send it because I voted earlier.
That's why you need
Capitalize
to
it now.
wait.
You can
And that's
capitalize
fine.
it.
Yeah, wait until the voting is actually active.
Okay. Well,
We shall proceed with a religious ceremony that honors the ninth god.
Good.
Oh.
we appreciate it down here. I'm pretty sure.
In the hallowed halls of St. Bertrand's Cathedral, the Archbishop places the crown upon my head before launching into a sermon.
And that is why Friedrich Wilhelm is the king, ordained by divine right, chosen by the ninth gods and elevated above all.
If the assembled nobles were plotting against you, perhaps the threat of eternal damnation is giving them second thought? Probably not. And now, we come to the, for you guys, fun part, as everyone will be choosing their schemes. We meet Bogdan, of the Lord of Mars dynasty. Well-known Eastern enigma leans delicately on a podium, speaking in a melodious voice.
Then shall I read?
Yes.
It's your family member.
My fellow counts, in ancient times the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while this false King Friedrich Wilhelm wears the crown.
Make your choice. What do you want to do?
Only for the barons.
Not the
This
barons.
one's only for the barons. Anyone else?
Yes,
Counts.
the Baron.
It's only for the counts. Yeah.
We could. You know what? We're gonna do a blood ritual, I think.
Blood.
Oh.
Blood for the blood gods.
Oh, doesn't that? Oh no.
Sure. Why not?
Saint blood. It doesn't matter. Blood.
Yay.
Well, that goes right along with what you want.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's I'm
It's
gonna
only
hope
the
for the
first
second
of
step.
3 phases. So,
The Khans plan to summon an ancient famine demon that will devastate all other regions, paving a clear path to the throne. First, they must ensure the East can withstand a famine. To advance their scheme, the Khans must be the region with the highest farming in 4 seasons, which currently they are. Moving on to the chiefs, we have Gunhild of the Hydra clan. Hey, look, you have a daughter. Eccentric northern god speaker stands precariously on a longhouse crossbeam, droning as if in a trance.
Chiefs of the North, we all know I should be on the throne, not this imposter king, Friedrich Wilhelm. How do we make that happen?
Well, how do you want to make this happen? Wait. Those are both race authority.
Yes, but one of those is not the other.
Well, do you want sorcery, subterfuge, or sorcery? Okay. Wait, is that
philosophy.
the allying
It's a new
allying
one
with the ice
also.
giants?
No, the alliance
No,
with
yeah.
with Ragnarok.
No, it's Ragnarok. Yeah, that will be
That's
Ragnarok.
prophecy.
Yeah. Ragnarok. The chiefs
Uh,
plan
yeah.
to make a bargain with a wizard. These immortal spellcasters seldom get involved in political squabbles, but perhaps if the king was considered a threat to their autonomy. To advance their scheme, the chiefs must raise authority to 5 or more. Are you kidding me? In 2 seasons. Oh look, they already have. And lastly, we meet grandees Zane of the Sir Cam lineage, charismatic political mastermind, stands bathed in sunshine, droning on as in the days. Is that person here, Sir Cam?
I guess he joined randomly from the stream chat, in which case you'd probably pop over the link.
Oh yeah, yeah, I should remember that. Okay. We are on the Discord. You can find behind that link right there. Let me also pin that. And you can join the voice channel here. There we go. There we go.
Wait.
Hello.
To get your
Yeah.
special channel and also to not endure us messing up your character.
Mm.
And he deafened himself immediately.
Oh no. I mean, they are
Why the Thron
watching
did he
on Twitch.
join?
But
Oh,
you know, you
no
can be
mic,
watching
okay.
it on Discord.
Well,
Yeah.
Rokos Freya, one of you has to do the trick.
Oh no. All right. If that's
course.
how we're doing this.
Yep.
All right. A false pretender occupies the throne while my claim is ignored. Grandees of the South, this is a stain on our honor. We must not allow this to go unanswered.
We've raised
All right.
faith, and there is no faith-related thing. A shame.
Ah, yes. Well.
Well, what do you want to do?
Okay, what?
Votes because I think otherwise the game's gonna randomly assign you.
I cannot check for some reason.
I
Type something.
that's my
There we
vote,
go.
but yeah.
I can also just
Hmm.
keep the vault open for a little for a while. So.
Yeah.
Freya, do
reason-
you have any opinions, or do you want to go with what your co-conspirators
cannot
picked? Why can't you vote?
My chat is disabled for some reason. I need to restart my Twitch.
Oh, okay. But I mean, we're gonna move on because there's
Yeah, just,
no
Yeah,
difference you
move
could
on.
make.
Anyways.
yeah.
All right.
The grandees plan to hold the king hostage in his own palace. I've seen this before. First, they must lull the spymaster into a false sense of security. To advance the scheme, the grandees... Oh, for fuck's sake. The grandees must raise stability to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Hey!
Wait, so you have to keep
Those that
both of
don't
those.
know, the first
down.
phase of a scheme is normally extremely easy. The ones that follow, no. And the ones
Yeah.
at the
Yeah,
end,
fair enough.
good luck.
Definitely
Yeah.
not.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it would still be nice if the first phase wouldn't always be 3 wins.
Yeah, but right. What voting rule do we have?
At this point, I know which one you'd pick.
Oh,
I'm impressed. You
Well,
managed
I
to
did-
subvert my expectations.
What way of thinking anonymous voting?
Royal gambling.
Anonymous voting would be useless.
well, yeah, it would be.
Depends.
No.
Let's start with some missing bees. Someone should take better care of their alphabet.
Your Highness, terrible news from the east. The bees have vanished.
Excellent! You can have outdoor picnics in peace.
This is no small matter. We counts rely on our bees for honey trade, but it's worse than that. Far worse.
You're a vampire? Sorry.
In the east, bees are bringers of good fortune. We look after them, and they look after us. It is a grim omen indeed if they've deserted us. Our peasants are scared that we've offended the bees somehow. We must track them down.
What do you want?
No, let's just put this to the vote. Let's see how this goes. I mean, I expect the counts to be a bit more together.
No.
Flippity. Help me out here, buddy.
I'm pretty sure we all know where we should be putting our stuff, right? You know?
Well then, let's see.
Oh, man.
We shall send messages to investigate other regions. The eastern beehives continue to languish, but the counts are grateful that the council takes the situation seriously. Really? Messengers ready themselves to traverse the kingdom and find the bees. Surely it shouldn't be too hard to find too hard to find such a huge swarm.
Suppose.
Freya. You should have chosen the other one.
Yeah, I voted wrong. Hold on.
Okay, time for a contentious sale.
Your Majesty, this is an outrage. Grandi Sikram is trying to steal my bear from under my nose.
Did you say bear?
Sikram has no mic.
Yeah.
So
It's
one of
not
the other
his
grandees
bear.
has to step
It's
in.
not his bear. I'm about to buy these beasts from an adventurer in the Tetherlands when Chief Owen Zombie turned up shouting and raving about screwing on.
And who is Skurinon?
The northern goddess of medicine and knowledge. The bear wears her mark upon her brow, clear as day.
I suppose this is a matter for the council then.
Oh, I remember this one.
Mark my words, if this bear is
my
not
bear.
brought to the north where she belongs, there will be trouble.
There is also a potential to add a 2 somewhere for someone if things go right or wrong.
Hey, I am all for free religion.
I'm just gonna let this go because I kind of want to see where this goes.
I am kind of for letting they believe in what they believe in, so I will support the.
But the
North.
chiefs are all heretics.
you,
They don't
thank you.
believe in the 9 gods.
Yeah, they
I
don't.
do.
They don't believe in the 9 gods. You shouldn't give them what they want. What are you doing, Mars? Come
Well,
on. You're a good faithful man,
well,
aren't you?
finders
Come on.
keepers. Grandee Circum can have the bear. The grandees excitedly purchase the bear for an extortionate amount from the
Yeah,
Tatalans adventurer, who can't believe her luck. I mean, money is for beginners. Naturally, the chiefs aren't happy to have lost their sacred symbol, but there's little they can do. The bear turns out to be a fearsome creature with bright white fur and intent green eyes, and she's vast. Even on all fours, she stands taller than a wagon. She's transported to the south, sedated by special herbs. Grandee Circum anticipates sell-out attendance at his zoo. The poor bear. Well then, honor guard.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Who
Good
let me?
news, Your Majesty. I have received a vision. I saw you bathed in holy light, blades and missiles crumbling to dust before they could reach you.
Excuse me, Inquisitor, what is a missile?
Don't worry about it. We use phalanxes against those.
Incredible.
You do not need to recruit an honor guard. The ninth god will shield you from all harm, including poisonous potions.
A marshal.
I have never seen a knife protect someone from a sword through the chest. You need tenable guards, Your Majesty.
Well then, tell me about the Northern Warriors, Hydra.
Bearded oafs with axes and no manners. They get drunk. That we get drunk and cause trouble in the palace. No discipline at all, and I can't guarantee they won't run off on some random quest, but they are honorable and in a fight unbeatable. One time.
Well then, Anos, Slippy, tell me about the Eastern Knights.
The Order of the Drowned Rose are highly respectable. They'll understand palace etiquette, but it's been years since they've fought an actual battle. They mostly write poems these days.
And lastly, I would like Freya to tell me about the Southern Battle Nuns.
Terrifying warriors and their sworn sword is martial. But never mind. Sworn war silence, at least they don't spill state secrets. But their faith and loyalty in the church is above all, even your safety.
Well then, gentlemen, I have. Oh, sorry. What foreign mercenaries do you suggest, Marshal?
And a piece of fighters from the Tatlands called the Battle-Bitten Brethren.
Oh, that's where our bees went.
That's where the beast came from.
They specialize in bodyguard work, bee stealing, but they're costly, and hiring foreigners will betray the lack of confidence in our kingdom's fighters.
Well then, I have made my decision.
I'm very surprised to see what you'd pick.
You don't always be so negative, Zenok.
Just because it's the most predictable option doesn't mean it's the worst move.
You don't need to say it every time, though.
I suppose so.
Anyway, Marshal.
I await your verdict with blatant breath, Your Majesty.
Blatant?
Baited.
Baited.
Yeah, it's gonna be the Northern Warriors.
I see.
I will make the arrangement at once.
Foolishness! Do you not trust in the protection of the Ninth? This kingdom grows more faithless by the day.
No? Insomnia by Faithless?
Oh.
Yeah, no.
Well, the warrior heroes arrive a few weeks later. They swagger in with big grins and bigger axes, belching and singing and roaring out unsavory jokes. One of your courtiers faints.
Oh my god.
Oh no, the Vikings are coming. Sorry, the discount Vikings are coming.
Rock and stone.
Time for the next fun bit. No Deer Park. The auctions. The way this will work is the 2 most funded buildings will be built, and you do so by typing !fund, then the letter of the building you want to build, followed by the amount. On the right you can see your personal wealth, and you can also see that via the extension. And once again, wait until it's actually open.
I'm providing an example because I'm definitely not paying for that.
Well, okay, that's the example right there. Gentlemen, start auctioning now. Oh, Mars going all
Already
in.
going in for the big bank, I see.
Yes.
Though normally these bets start off with
1, 2, 3.
yes.
E, sorry. That's wrong.
Not X. X is not an option.
Sorry,
we do not speak of corrupted Twitter.
quite.
Poor bird. But is it just gonna stay this way?
No, everyone's waiting for the final tick to steal.
Oh, we're gonna see the last second funds again, and the steals.
Oh, I see.
That was happening a lot last week. Oh no, sorry Zanuck, but your snipe was too late.
Hey, I saved
And
money
it
for
was
that.
not enough, even.
And that was built. That was built anyway because Mars put his entire pocket into it.
Great, I'm not gonna be the poorest person again.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the award for the poorest person goes to Mars.
Thank you, thank you,
Also-
thank you.
Also, if you put more money into it, it doesn't get built faster.
Yes, it
Putting
does.
more money, it doesn't
Okay, well then
matter.
let's start by finding a spouse.
Oh, we lost someone.
Bye.
Think-
We
Uh,
we
Oh,
lost
Slippy.
Slippy.
Happy.
Yeah, poor Slippy.
In the twisty passages of my castle, I can avoid my advisors, the nobles. Sorry about that. Even the spy master. But there's one person I can't avoid.
Your mother.
Volunteers.
I guess I'm the mother, because I'm also the chancellor.
You don't have to be. I'm
I'm
legitimately
gonna do it.
asking for volunteers. It's
I'll
just
do it.
that the two females I know aren't here. The three
Well, you know,
that have played this game
I don't
before.
care. And I don't care.
Well, go ahead
I'll
then.
do it. Alright. Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been almost a year.
I've been busy.
Oh, have you? You better find the time. Don't worry, I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What's your preference, men, women? Do you not mind?
You know what's gonna happen?
And time for the vote.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Time
allow
for the
additional
nightmare
votes. It's gonna
vote.
be a poll.
Well, yeah. Paul.
Alright, well,
I would like to point out that my king is male, so I would prefer women.
you know, that might not happen.
It's only happened like once.
Incredible.
You also do not want to think about the process afterwards. Technically, yes, that is possible, but at the same time,
Poll is open.
it's not going to happen.
Well, just know that your mother would be very happy as long as you got somebody. It doesn't matter who.
Yeah, it could be anybody.
Well, at the moment it seems like women is winning.
Women are winning? Oh, wow.
Someone's gonna use his
Also, you can spend Fury Rods to have additional votes.
What?
Yes.
It's pay to win.
Channel points.
Ah,
Ruckus,
yes.
my channel points are Fury Rods.
I see.
I would wonder.
You should also check out the options that you have there. One of those will definitely come up later today.
Most assuredly.
Okay, women has won. Very nice. My preference is women.
Oh, yeah, no, you can't marry nobody. That's the problem. Alright. Excellent. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer.
Moving swiftly on to a stinging problem. Wait. I have a feeling.
Oh.
These?
The messenger you sent to look for the Count's bees has returned, Your Majesty.
A stinging problem.
A scholar.
Who wants to be a scholar?
We've discovered where they went. They've been seen in the south.
Grantee Freya stabs in, their face swollen and covered with stings.
Those damn counts. I bet they send the bees of their just troubles.
I did wonder what was going on with your face. It looks better than usual.
Oh.
Yes, terrible. By the night, the bees must be destroyed. No one dares to go outside. Our markets are ruined.
Blood and stars, those bees are our livelihood. If they're killed, they'll bring bad luck to all of us.
Then you should take care better than shouldn't you?
Well,
I'm the one.
I would like to see where this goes.
oh, would you?
I haven't vetoed a single thing yet. That feels odd. And I was about to say, well, I know what Xenog is gonna vote for, but he voted first.
I was first.
Oh yeah, I just noticed you were first, but Xenog was a very close second.
Oh,
It
was
was
he?
fast.
Ooh. You know what?
Well,
let's get XCOM'd. Get the church to help heal the peasants.
No.
Let's get XCOM'd.
So, just saying, last week I failed 2 80% and a 70%, but succeeded at a 40%?
60.
Incredible. Let's see.
Grandi Freya looks pleased and bows, hurrying away to summon some priests.
Incredible.
Not every priest is happy about the risk of stinging, but enough attend to the peasants to get them in better shape for work. Soon the markets have returned to normal. Very nice, it worked.
Wow.
We didn't get XCOM'd.
Thank you.
And now it's time for a combine. I mean a brand new harvester.
Brand new
Your
harvester.
Majesty, the scholars and great thinkers of the South have invented a new farming implement. Some kind of horse-drawn machine that automatically reaps and threshes grain. They call it a weed eater, and it's revolutionizing our agriculture. It would be of great use to us in the north. Our farms are struggling to keep up with the demand, you know.
We'll not share the designs with the likes of you, Northern Leech. Our people worked hard on that machine. We deserve to reap its rewards, not you.
So, Rackers, I have a request.
What?
When you're speaking as a character, can you try to give it the thickest southern accent you can manage?
No.
Ah, shame. I'm gonna veto this out.
I've already done this before.
Oh,
Don't do it again.
veto. Okay.
What?
You're vetoing.
And go. Wait, has the Saltspire posting restarted?
No. The Saltspire posting is reserved for the Grandees channel. So anyway,
Yeah,
there's the
Grandees,
posting
if you
being
go
signed
look
down.
into your text channel, you will find like 100 pictures of Saltspire.
Yes.
Oh,
Enjoy.
this.
No, why did I do this?
Compensation is
Why
good, though.
not?
Compensation is good.
Besides,
I'm willing to sell. Oh well.
We shall leave the machines in the south only.
All right.
Hydra?
This is cruel, Council! Our people need those machines, but these greedy dogs get to hoard them and watch us suffer?
Yes. But Chief Hydra's pleas fall on deaf ears. While farmers in the south continue to reap the benefits of the wheat eaters, other regions stagnate. I would just like to say that pun was pointed out by the game.
Yeah.
Also, now the counts are failing at their objective. Incredible.
Yeah.
I wonder why I vetoed thee.
Ah, yeah, no, that's reasonable.
Far to the north, Chief Hydra sits before a roaring hearth, two enormous wolfhounds lying at his feet. A shadow darkens the door. The hounds whimper and flee. Tails tucked between their legs as a skeletal figure steps into the room, accompanied by the jingling of 1,000 tiny bells.
Happy?
My apologies. I have that effect on dogs. Their ears are so sensitive.
You know, that's a wizard, just saying.
And? His name is Bert. Why did you call this meeting? I may be a mortal, but my time is still more precious than yours.
Yeah, definitely a robot.
Yeah, he's a
I
mechanist.
thought we might have a common goal. The king has been overstepping his boundaries recently, hasn't he?
That is true. The watch tried to turn me away from my favorite bakery last week, simply because my presence shattered all the windows in a mile's radius. I'll help you. Those fig rolls are worth committing regicide for, but first, you'll need to take care of the bees.
What's with the bees?
The
You
bees!
say beast.
Yes, in the Dreamlands, they call themselves the Dreams of Being, and they're a deadly foe, even for a wizard. Of course, their waking cells just tend to buzz around and pollinate flowers. They love all kinds of royalty. Protect them from magical threats, but they won't harm non-magical folk beyond the occasional sting.
For the next stage of their scheme, the chiefs must lower all regions' combined farming to 14 or less in 4 seasons. Let's just do a quick tally. We're currently at 20.
Oh,
Well,
we are dead.
This ain't happening.
Bees!
I could get away with
We
this.
should have slaughtered them.
Oh, can you?
Oi, what the hell, man?
Can you do that?
Okay, so the chiefs invent a new kind of super strong meat. That sounds about right. Making 500 wealth, the other nobles gain 200 wealth. Let's go.
I am not poor, so I am poor again.
Hey. Hey.
I had money.
Okay, with that out of the way, time for my question.
Oh, for
The
fuck's
topics
sake.
have expanded. Okay, which of these topics do we want to talk about? Buildable units, heroes, aircraft, allied units, stolen tech units, monster tanks.
Let's go with... Huh?
Weaponry, challenge, experimental unit, or submarine.
Let's go with buildable units.
Okay then.
This
Which
all
unit
depends on
had
you,
to be
Aldrin.
built? The Basilisk, the Debuk Interceptor.
Sorry, what was the question?
Which unit can't be built? The Basilisk, the Debuk Interceptor, the Debuk Evolver, the Aerial Fortress, and the Invader. Sorry, the Aerial Fortress Urkala. I forgot to finish my typing.
I have no fucking clue. The Invader.
One moment.
Oh, fuck.
Mhm.
And the answer is...
Figured. Well then, to explain what that means.
Oh.
So, in just a moment, I will start a timer that will run for 10 minutes. During this time, everyone has to speak their native language. If your
At least that's easy.
Again.
If your native language happens to be English, you will now speak in gibberish.
And one final note, the correct answer was Debuk Interceptor.
Ah, fuck. Anyway, the time starts jetzt. Fangen wir an mit einer nicht so guten Menagerie.
Wie lang war es jetzt nochmal?
10 Minuten.
Yay, okay.
Ein Grandee, bitte.
Sehr schön.
Natuurlijk is ze verdrietig. Ze moet vrij zijn in de bevriezende... Iets. Niet smelten in jouw hete zon.
Mal sehen. Oh, ich bin ja ein großer Freund hiervon. Dann los, die Herren.
Rats.
Das war endlich nicht gewählt. Das war ja klar.
Jeg synes at vi skal virkelig gjøre dette her, ja. Så vi
Natürlich wird's nicht gewählt.
Ja, ich meine, was habe ich denn auch erwartet? Ja.
Kau cakap semua English ni aku tak faham pun.
Okay, also wir werden...
Jeg skjønner hva dere alle sammen sier.
Hydra, was ist falsch mit dir? Das ist die Option, die gegen deine Interessen geht.
Nee, ich habe aus Versehen das Falsche eingegeben. Es war ein reiner Missklick. Wenn du da drüber schaust, siehst du, dass ich erst A gemacht habe. Aber da war dann noch aus Versehen ein Doppelpunkt vom Kopieren drüber. Und dann habe ich das rausgelöscht und dann ist das B, aber was ich vorher mal draus kopiert habe.
Die Grandees bestellen einen Abenteurer aus den Tatarlanden. Bestellen erneut einen Abenteurer aus den Tatarlanden. Der wiederkommt mit einem Auge weniger, aber einem riesengroßen, betäubten, ich hätte fast eingeschläferten, betäubten Bär. So. Und sobald dieser zweite Bär in dem Gehege eingesperrt ist, sind beide Bären deutlich glücklicher. Die Leute drängen zu dieser Menagerie, um ihre Augen, um diese beiden majestätischen Kreaturen zu sehen. Und weiter im Text. Wie haben wir... Es geht wieder um die Bienen.
Sultan, ada berita bagus dari apa sih South Himalaya, fuck. Si South lah. Tentang itu lebah punya problem. Itu ulama tengah membuat ubat untuk sengat lebah. Aku rasa mereka dah mencubai satu ubat untuk yang lebih bagus. Tapi kita tak cukup masa untuk mencubai. Ja. Okay.
So, mal sehen, was können wir hier dann machen? Also Option C finde ich ja ganz lustig.
Ja, finde ich auch interessant.
Aber ich glaube, ich lass das einfach mal laufen, auch wenn es teuer wird. Mal sehen, wofür die Leute sich entscheiden werden. Also auf Zenok ist ja Verlass, der nimmt ja immer schön die Glaubens Dinger.
Auch.
Aber mir scheint, dass es hier ein wenig.
Mit der Geldtasche.
Ja, du kriegst nix.
Verdammt.
Nå brenner. Nei, kanskje.
Das ist mir trotzdem zu viel Geld.
Ich hab kein Geld, nein. Der König hat keine eigene Tasche. Die Schatzkammer ist ja nicht meine persönliche Geldbörse. Der Schatzmeister macht die Vereinigung für die Bezahlung. Priester und südliche Bauern Gesindel kommen zusammen, um dieses neue Gegengift auszuprobieren. Und die Grandees erwarten die Ergebnisse. Oh, ja gut, das könnte noch ein bisschen dauern. Und zuletzt, guter Letzt, mögliche Optionen. Und was tue ich, wenn ich keine von denen heiraten möchte? Meine Mutter führt mich zur großen Halle, wo sie 3 Porträts vorbereitet hat. Momentan sind alle 3 noch mit einem Stück Tuch verdeckt. Moment mal, ich darf die noch nicht mal treffen? Sie zieht das Tuch vom ersten Porträt weg. Und Zombies. Wait, Marcus. The person whose daughter that is does it.
Yeah, but this is funnier.
Well,
Also,
Owen?
Dit is het eerste geboren dochter van het noorderen Owen Zombies clan. Blijkbaar zijn de andere Noorner haar genaamd het Windspreker. Ik kan niet denken waarom.
Ik kan dat niet voorstellen.
Zelf rond de noorden heeft ze iets van een naam van haarzelf gemaakt als een vreedzaam, als een sterke keizer. Ze had een beetje van een probleem, een beetje terug waar dat ze haar klanhal had naar beneden gebracht en zij was tot de schulden gebracht.
Nicht interessiert. Nächster. Sorry, nächste. Lorelei? Oh, Slippy is not here. Zenok.
Šī ir Lorelēja, vecākā meita austrumu paudzes Sleepy dinastijā. Es ar viņu satikos vienā bolītē vienreiz, bet viss, ko viņa varēja pateikt, ir sveiki un aizskrēja prom. Liekas pietiekami jauka.
Lorelei, Schiffe ziehen an dir vorbei.
Ļoti dievcīga jauna sieviete. Viņa ir ļoti uzbāzīga ar savu ģimenes mantojumu.
Whatever. Rakos. Ich weiß nicht, ob sie mir gefällt. Ich habe meine Entscheidung getroffen. Ich habe tatsächlich zur Abwechslung mal eine Wahl, was ich persönlich ganz gut finde. Und Hilde klingt irgendwie cool, aber Lorelei, hallo, sie hat mich mit ihrem Gesang verzaubert.
Ich würde ähnlich entscheiden.
Sorry, aber bei dem Namen, das muss ich nehmen.
Das ist schon verzaubernd.
Dann fangen wir mal an mit der Gegengift. Forschung, Gegengiftforschung, das war das Wort.
Oh, fuck sticks. Ketonan, aku gembira mengumumkan kita dah mencubai ubat yang paling bagus untuk orang yang kena sengat tadi.
Yeah.
You are relieved. We can all go back to English.
Yeah.
Okay, God
damn it.
Announced that we have discovered an effective anti-venom over in the south.
Huzzah!
Indeed, wonderful. The only thing is, yes, the only thing is that the
That,
upper
that's
hand
the
is
Archbishop.
The
So-
only
so-
thing that is unfortunately, the grandees are too focused on profit to understand how important it is for my hard-working priests to be recognized for their efforts.
Look, we are devout as anyone, but it's our peasants who went through hell.
You have no idea what going through hell means. But you will unless you change your ways. We'll send you to the warp if you don't follow.
Oh, I can't whistle on command like that. Dum dum dum. Dum dum dum. Dum dum dum
Oh, no.
dum 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 dum. And so on and so forth. I think one or two people recognize the song.
To
Yeah, a little
hell
bit.
and back.
There's so much stuff happening here.
Well,
Okay, let me just
what
quickly
did you guys do?
try to understand what will happen in every case, okay? Who should propose from the other anti-venom discoveries? I'm gonna veto this one.
Oh, the only thing not answer.
How dare
And let's start the vote.
Fine.
Also, it might have been lost
for
while
it,
because we were
neither
playing
then
and we were
neither
saying
of
this in German. But in Germany we have I don't know what to call it, like the old story about the girl or woman Lorelei who sits in a rock in the Rhine and sings and
Yeah,
attracts
the song.
sailors towards her, which then crash on that rock and drown.
The song you sing was from the band, right? I forget the name of the band.
Genghis Khan.
Yeah, I love that song, man. That
I mean,
Lorelei song.
the first song that actually came to mind is Lorelei, but by Blackmore's Night. But that's an English song, so I couldn't sing it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, what are we doing? Oh, the church! It was the priest who discovered this valuable treatment.
Yes.
The grandees grumble, but that so much profit is being given to the church. But the southern peasants are just grateful for an effective antivenom. Especially when the church is happy to distribute it cheaply. To the faithful only, of course. Yep, okay, grandees, business as
100%.
usual, maximum faith.
Yeah,
Excellent.
100% of all members of the Grandees are faithful people.
Okay then, the Wandering Bard.
Reasonable. Your Majesty, the traveling bard. She says she's come to compose a song for you.
Boss.
Not just any bard, Your Highness. The best in all the land. Sally Six Fingers, they call me.
A song, you say? About me?
Why, of course. In fact, I have the tune and verse all but ready. I have saved my best work for you, my king. All I require is a subject. What should I tell the masses of you? What would you like to inspire?
Teach them to fear me.
I will do so, Your Highness. Absolutely. Give me but a few weeks, and everyone within the Crown Lands will know of your might.
Now I'm trying to think of the chorus of Heart for a Bard. Whatever. Amazing song by JT Music. Check it out.
Okay. Understood.
Pray, I need but only a small payment of 500 gold for the time. A discounted rate for one as esteemed as yourself.
Well,
Very well. Take your money. The bard nods enthusiastically and heads out to do your bidding. The song has the desired effect, with everyone impressed by my regal bearing.
regal. Good sir.
Regal? Or whatever.
Yes, regal. That is the word that
Now it's time for the royal wedding.
Oh.
My wedding to Lorelei is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles, nobles, nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, I'm getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, I'm standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Lorelei at my side. And no river in sight.
Do you take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
Then I pronounce you king and wife.
After the wedding, of course, there's a feast. And after the feast, a dance. My new wife, Lorelei, turns bright red every time a toast is called in her honor. I have questions? Okay. By the time I find myself alone with Lorelei, it's past midnight and I've never felt more tired. Wait, whose daughter was this?
It was zombies.
Sleepy.
Sleepy.
No, Owen's,
Well, it was Slippy's daughter. Oh.
Yeah. Was it?
Xenog or Mars?
I can try to be more feminine, okay?
Rock, paper, scissors?
I wouldn't recommend it. Don't do that.
Hello. Hello.
Stop that. No.
I hope you had as good a time as I did.
You too?
We both lapse into strained silence. Lorelei gets back her wine. I can see you need some space right now.
Yes, I think that would be good. Thank you. Sorry.
You head to the spare bedchamber, leaving Lorelei alone. She will open up to you eventually, right? Right?
Yeah, right.
I mean, to be fair, this is already one of the better marriages.
For now.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna top the first return section one.
Late at night, two counts meet in an ancient stone cemetery to discuss their schemes against the king.
An explanation to those that weren't around, the counts were successfully capable of creating rebellion and assassinating the king via poison potion after construction of, well, rather, yeah.
It was a deer park. Deer park into rebel into assassination of the king.
Yes. And ever since then, the king has vowed to call every count a count.
Incredible.
Our grain stores are looking decidedly mediocre. We need to stock up on so that when the famine comes, we can outlast the others.
The count's aim is to have the highest farming. I wonder what happened there. Outwitting the spy master. Is this the first? Is this first?
Yeah.
It's first, okay.
Yeah,
In the south, beneath... sorry?
No, you're good. Go.
In the south, beneath a scorching sun, Grandee Freya strolls through their vineyard in the company of a few close friends.
Our plans are going better than expected. The spy master thinks that all is well in the kingdom.
Thanks to her lack of attention, I've amended the wording of the oaths our soldiers swear when joining up. Now they proclaim their loyalty to the ninth god rather than the king.
Damn. Things are proceeding better than I ever imagined. Our next step is to replace the palace watch with our own agents.
Indeed. The honor guard
Oh,
are
fuck.
incorruptible, but the watch are another story. If the king can't pay them, they'll look for money elsewhere.
Correction, they are corruptible. Just put
For the next stage of their
some-
scam, the grantees must lower the treasury to 1,500 or less in 2 seasons. Oh damn, I need money. When is the next taxation?
In 2 months, I think.
Oh, 2 seasons. You know,
Scheiße.
time when we're supposed to be
Heresy!
4.
I'm sorry, a spot of heresy.
Heresy!
How dare you!
Your greatness, I'm stunned and outraged and incensed. I've been summoned to trial by the Inquisition on some nonsense fabricated charge.
Is it a nonsense fabricated charge or a real charge?
Yeah, they're saying a group of church missionaries went missing near my land. The weather's cold
Missionaries?
around. Missionaries. The weather's cold out around there. Anything could have happened to them.
Oh, is that true?
No one dares defend me on their own. They are too scared of the High Inquisitor. The trial is set by the council must intervene. Your greatness.
Though he remains silent, the council is keenly aware of the High Inquisitor's steely gaze from across the chamber. What shall we do? Off you guys go.
Fine.
Well,
Oh?
No.
Oh?
Like being.
Oh, Mars, you haven't voted yet.
Cam.
Oh, okay.
God
There
damn
we
it.
go.
Oh, we'll see if you
Get
get
here.
XCOM.
We shall search for a witness to defend Chief Hydra. I distribute a proclamation among the chiefs asking for witnesses of Hydra's innocence. Oh, for fuck's sake. But from fear of church reprisal or distrust of the crown, no one comes forward. XCOM strikes again. During the trial, Hydra crumbles and can barely argue for his own innocence. Unsmiling, the High Inquisitor orders him taken away and thrown into the Inquisition special dungeons.
Hydra the second judge of the council.
Congratulations!
Thrilled to meet you. Shoot through the list, let us see you for yourself.
Where did the lion walk in the midnight?
Anywhere you want, of course.
language isn't English.
Yeah, I'm English, yeah.
Oh, I'm very sorry. You're gonna have to read this gibberish. Time starts now. Also, Grandy Circam schiebt stolz einen verdeckten Käfig in die Halle des Rates. Er zieht das Tuch vom Käfig weg und enthüllt einen kleinen, fluffigen, süßen, weißen Bären. Es ist das süßeste Ding, das süßeste, was ich je gesehen habe. Ach
Jeg
Gott.
elsker at det der universale språket.
Mijn heer, dit is een uitwoede. Een slag in ons gezicht.
Unverschämtheit.
De gelovige chiefs. Deze beer moet onze geweest zijn.
Oh fuck, mein Veto ist on Cooldown.
Ich habe irgendwie ein Déjà-vu.
Oh, warte mal, ich muss das ja auf Deutsch sagen. Scheiße, mein Veto ist am Abklingen. Versuche ich mal damit mein Glück. Und los.
About?
Mal sehen, was passiert. Ja, sehr gut, ja, weiter, weiter. Ich möchte Aufmerksamkeit auf das hier oben lenken. Also Hydra, du hast dir gerade deine Option zerschossen.
Ja, wie vet.
Wer lesen kann, ist klar im Vorteil und so.
Ja. Weiß doch. Ich bin
Also, da niemand für diese Option gestimmt hat, nehmen wir sie. Oh, scheiße. Meine Krieger schreiten vor, ihre Klingen gezogen. Circam zieht einen Degen und sticht wild in die Richtung meiner Ehrengarde. Aber er ist er wird sehr schnell niedergestreckt und der Rat zerstreut sich in Horror und Chaos. Oh, wait, he's gone. Auch wenn er nicht... Warte mal, was? Hat er gerade den Server verlassen?
Ja.
Nee, okay.
Jedenfalls verlassen.
So, da. Circam, der Zweite. Hat gerade den Sprachkanal vergessen. Das Wort, die Neuigkeiten verbreiten sich natürlich. Wie kann der König einen Adligen für solch einen Grund töten? Ganz einfach, mit einer Axt.
Selbstverteidigung, also...
Ja, stimmt. Selbstverteidigung.
Also er hat zuerst angegriffen.
Ja,
Er hätte einfach aufgegeben, wäre nicht gestorben.
Und für den Welpen, die Ehrengarde hat einen neuen Auftrag, sich um mein süßes neues Haustier zu kümmern. Aber die Bewohner des Hauptstadts sagen, es ist nur noch ein Zeichen meiner Dekadenz.
Kann ich nur zustimmen.
Und zu guter Letzt das gute Wort. Die Bibel?
Hilser Fredrik Wilhelm. Jeg har en idé. Som dere sikkert vet, så er mine kjære counts har synket i deres religiøse beliv, eller tro, men religionen med de 9 guder kan bli bedre og høyere i Østen. Problemet er at de filer en avkobling fra kirken her i hovedstaden. Men hvis jeg tror meldingen kom fra en av deres egne, så vil det kanskje gjøre en forandring.
Du möchtest ein Priester werden?
Nei, ikke en prest. Men en ambassadør. Jeg vet kanskje for å vite hva som er meningen med å vise sin religiøse adhert. Jeg vet ikke hva som står der. Til denne guden. Vil du gi meg denne tillatelse til å gjøre denne religiøse tingen?
Geh hin und bringe ihnen das gute Wort, meine Liebe. Oh, fuck sake. My voice.
Så fint. Jeg gjør klar til å dra umiddelbart.
Ich möchte nochmal betonen, eine der besseren Ehen. Die Kunde verbreitet sich schnell, dass die Königin den Osten durchstreifen wird. Tausende strömen in die Städte und Dörfer, wo sie anhalten wird. Fuck. Jenseits meiner höchsten Erwartungen hält Lorelei eine Serie von von Reden mit viel Furor an die Lokalbevölkerung und bittet sie, von ihren heretischen Wegen abzuweichen. Sie schafft es. Der Erzbischof kündigt an, dass die Kirchgängerrate deutlich gestiegen ist.
Statistic for a win.
Okay. Nächste Jahreszeit. Auktion. Ich sehe einen Rehpark. Gut. Und los. Sag mal, den Rehpark wollt ihr ja auch wirklich haben.
Men det er bare høvdingene, da.
Owen, du hast da was vergessen.
Ja, min nummer staan ja.
Okay, scheint auch in 2 Nachrichten funktioniert zu haben. Na gut, ich meine, Mars muss sich ja keine Gedanken machen, was er will.
Ta så fun, gi penger til C. Er det ikke snill?
Kan det være en pensjonsgruppe til F-ball eller noe?
Das ist ja auch, es ist immer wieder lustig, wie ähnlich, ich nehme mal an, Niederländisch, dem Deutschen ist.
Yeah!
Wir bauen einen Rehpark und ein Gefängnis. Ich weiß nicht, ob mir das gefällt. Gut,
Doch,
weiter im
doch,
Text.
doch.
Was?
Wegen deines Erben. Meine Ehe mit Lorelei ist gewachsen zu einer festen Bindung wie eine alte Festungsmauer. Es hat vielleicht als eine politische Ehe begonnen, aber es hat sich doch zu etwas, was man Liebe nennen könnte, entwickelt.
Könnte, nicht muss.
Es ist höchste Zeit, dass wir uns über einen Erben Gedanken machen.
Man, last pool.
Oh, finally. Alright.
Back to English.
Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair.
I am very happy, thank you.
Your happiness isn't as important as fulfilling your duty to the kingdom. But I'm glad you found a way to have both. You've done well so far, but something's still missing. An heir. Need someone young, whose loyalties are assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard, or the youngest of your many cousins.
Wir sind hier nicht im Saarland. My wife and I will have a child together.
What a surprise.
The traditional method. No one will object to that. I'll arrange for you to take a month off from ruling so you can get down to business.
Okay then, a visit from the treasurer.
Time to print money again and ruin the entire economy of the nation.
Your Majesty, I have some questions about the treasury.
It's not empty, is it?
No. I have no concerns on that front. It's simply there are a few irregularities in the funds, and I'm afraid Queen Consort Lorelei was the last person to touch those accounts.
For fuck's sake, the second time ever I have actually a decent marriage.
And she's a thieving magpie.
Und meine fucking Frau veruntreut Staatsgelder.
Is that something like Gold Digger?
Kind of.
Okay.
There,
On a bigger scale, maybe, but with more money, but yeah.
there has to be an innocent explanation.
I don't want to cause trouble, Your Majesty. I'm sure everything's in order.
I go straight to see my wife. I find her returning from a trip to the cathedral, looking thoughtful.
Is everything alright? I don't mean to pry, but I don't usually see you at this time of day.
The treasurer came to see me today.
Oh, I see. A while ago, I received a letter from my family in the East. Belief in the knife god is flourishing, but the Eastern devotion can always improve. So I decided to fund a new monastery there to bring the counts together in celebration of the knife god. I should have asked you before starting this. I was thinking of the East. It was my home after all.
You need to stop. We can't afford it.
Oh well, I'm sure we can make the best of it.
I need money. She gathers herself and puts on a cheerful show, but she's clearly disappointed. Oh no.
Well,
No sex for you.
I mean,
Less.
I even managed to get a child from my wife when we divorced like a year earlier, so I have no question that I'm gonna be getting an heir.
Yep.
I see.
I even managed to get a child out of my husband.
How?
Anyway, Spy Master.
Spy Master. Oh wait, that was Slippy, I think.
Oh, was it? Oh,
Yeah.
I need. Is he still here in general?
He will come back, but he needed to do some stuff at home first.
Oh,
So they
okay.
needed to do that. So
Well,
You know what?
you
I
can
think I'm
read.
gonna voice a character for once.
Oh, incredible.
Your
We are
Majesty,
blessed.
I have heard some disconcerting whispers about Grandi Freya of the South. They have been discreetly offering your coin to your palace watch. Just gifts. Poison. they say. Gifts of enough coin to retire with. I thought the grandees could be trusted. The Palace Watch have been grumbling about their low wages recently. If we don't give them a raise, these bribes will look very appealing. Unfortunately, we can't give them anything, with the treasury as low as it is. We need this to bring this matter to the council, Your Majesty. Very well.
Oh, do you?
Assemble them at once.
Well,
Freya.
Oh, Freya?
unmute
Freya.
myself.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. But the knight, you don't have any shred of proof of any of this. Don't make me laugh. I trust the rest of the council will join me in scorning these lies.
Well, I'm just gonna make sure that I have some more time. So, gentlemen.
Well, No, Freya, do not vote for that. Get your ass off of that. Get your ass off of that.
Too late. Once you've voted, you can't vote again.
Oh, god damn it.
In other words, congratulations. You just fucked the team.
Congratulations,
Oh,
you played yourself.
Oh yeah, because we
Can
need
you convince one of the counts to join us over here, and maybe we'll lower our farming?
That
You
count
have
is
my
AFK.
Oh, damn
The
it.
grandees succeed.
Uh,
If we don't win,
Yeah.
you must.
Sorry, I pressed wrong button.
We shall take emergency measures to boost the treasury.
You need to pay more attention, okay?
Yeah, sorry.
I order the mint to produce more coins. Sudden rise in inflation causes food prices rise enough to leave thousands starving. Ah, whatever. Most of the extra cash goes straight to the Palace Watch. Hopefully this will buy their loyalty. Maybe I should try a different approach. Hire some fellas with sharp knives and very fancy looking visor caps.
Maybe you should. Or, you know.
Oh, just an idea.
You'd better hire some people with sharp shovels instead.
Strike at 0 hour. Oh.
Why cheap?
They're fueled by the fear in their enemy's eyes.
Enough of this.
Okay. Meanwhile, in the south, Grandee Freya, has invited their closest associates to their manor house for some wine, cheese, and treason.
The Palace Watch won't accept our bribes, which is my fault. The treasury practically overflowing. They don't need our money.
I suppose they ran straight to the spy master to spoil the plot, too. Most unfortunate. Is this the end?
Even St. Joanna waited 60 days and 60 nights before she smote the blasphemer king. We'll bide our time and start again when the king lives as protected.
The Grandee's stat goal is to lower the treasury to 1500 or less.
Yep, I fucked up.
The dreams of being the North. Up in the North, Chief Hydra II and the wizard Brizd are enjoying a grand feast together, and a glassware has been carefully replaced with ceramics.
Ceramics.
The kingdom is still absolutely teeming with bees. Buzzing, buzzing, buzzing. I can't get away from it. Oh, it hurts my skull.
Brizd groans, and the oaken table splits down the middle like a tree struck by lightning.
Maybe we should had a picnic on the grass. Please, please, just give me a few more months by the old gods. I won't let you down.
See that you don't. Skull-aches make me irrational.
The chief's aim is to lower all regions' combined farming to 14 or less. You've actually made progress.
20.
We've gone down to 19.
Oh.
From
20.
Still bad.
yay!
Taxes.
Progress.
Why all time when I get money? Stop it!
The counts discovered treasure worth 500 wealth in a long abandoned crypt. Crypt? Crypt?
Money.
Crypt 2, you mean?
The other nobles gained 200. Crypt 2, the MMO.
No, I'm talking Crypt 2, the Unity game. The one that takes place in an airport.
Oh, that one. Yeah, okay, fair.
So much.
I
hard to
kind
say
of really
where
want to
your
get
vibe
your
is from.
Defiance down, but...
Hey,
Do you?
support.
How much do
Hmm.
you want to get Defiance
Either we
down?
support-
Are you willing to cooperate?
Oh, wait. No, I'm not going to
How much can
cooperate.
you afford?
I thought as much.
My money. I already had no money, but now I don't have even less money.
Someone's about to die. The Stone Maiden.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck.
Hold your grave.
No, it's Mars. Count Sir Slipslap pulls aside a tarpaulin to reveal a granite statue of Count Mars. The statue is impeccably detailed, its expression a frozen grimace.
Sad sight, is it not?
That's not a statue, is it?
Astonishingly absurd, your grace. This is that remains of my fellow count.
Me, you mean?
Me. It seems the Stone Maiden is abroad in the east.
Isn't there a fairy tale about the Stone Maiden?
Old women scare their children with the tales of her. Yes. She is a walking statue with burning yellow eyes. All who meet her gaze are turned to stone. She sleeps for years at a time before waking and terrorizing the kingdom. She must have ambushed Mars on his latest walk in the cemetery.
Why was he taking a walk in the cemetery?
Don't ask questions.
I am
Please, Your
asking
Grace.
these questions.
We must do something.
Well, I'm very sorry for your loss, Mars the Second. Welcome to the council.
We should send in some astropaths.
You asshole.
Well then, make me fail every single chance, every single check here. Have fun.
No, we are not sending in the army. Come on, we will do this.
What do you mean we're not sending in the army?
You vote for that. We're not helping you anymore, you fucks.
That sounds like a very reasonable thing to do.
I remember an old tale when the coast had a Kraken
At least
problem.
it's gonna be funny,
and
or we
all
all
Navy
turn
was
to
destroyed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get destroyed.
I think we need to do something similar here.
Well then, we shall send an army to smash this thing into pieces, I think.
Come on, army,
rubble.
come on, we can do this, 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 we can do this.
Eastern
just have
troops
to
find the
surround
Stone
it.
Maiden waiting for them in a foggy swamp, her eyes blazing through the swirling mist. She beckons.
For real.
A terrible battle ensues. Sorry. With hundreds of soldiers turned to stone, at long last, endless hammer blows shatter the Stone Maiden into 1,000 tiny pieces. The Count sees this victory as a sign of the Ninth's God's favor, and who is to say they're wrong?
Yes.
Who is to say they're wrong?
Welcome.
Also, Ainsley Gone. Sorry about that. Welcome to the party here. If you want to have, first of all, a special chat for for your faction, please consider joining the Discord that is linked in the pinned message. And also, if you want to not bear whatever Hydra or Owen Zombies make out of your character, there's also a voice channel here where we're all assembled, where you could give your character your own voice.
I hope you are not allergic to bees.
Well, you know, you're probably gonna die if you are.
Well, you know, I would recommend some alphabet soup. Low on lumber. Oh, speaking of the devil, will we be seeing you in the voice chat?
Well,
For the moment, I would
Oh,
try.
wait a moment.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait for the reply. I think that's a yes.
That seems like a potential yes.
Okay, so give it a
What is the
moment.
meaning of DD?
I mean,
That's a smiley face and a D, I think.
when it's a smiley face putting out its tongue, I have no clue.
It's a,
Maybe?
I don't know. It looks like a smiley face with some form of hand, maybe.
I don't
With
know.
a thumbs up.
Like thinking.
Smiling,
Maybe
smiling
like
face
thinking.
with a thumbs up. I would
Okay, then we're
interpret
gonna wait for
Is that
the him. Good. So to join.
Summon the Magos Dialogus to translate this.
Please save us. Please save us.
But we have already been saved.
No!
Emperor.
No, that's not.
Has the invite expired?
Immortal.
Maybe.
I hope not. No, it expires in 7 days, so that one is still valid. Are you
Makes sense.
are you joining?
Say
One more
yes
minute
or
until
no,
we continue.
please.
Please, for the love of God, we are all old. We don't do emojis.
I mean, I'm not that old.
I'm only
I don't do
25.
emojis. Ah,
Okay,
I think
okay.
Right.
Then,
I'm sorry.
understandable. All right.
Hydra,
Okay.
take it away.
Your Majesty, will you tell the superstitious cunts to get over themselves and let us harvest the trees? We need the wood for our craftspeople and houses.
Oh, you dick!
Zanok?
Anyways, I've told you 1,000 times, Chief, that forest is thoroughly haunted. And for some reason, I didn't call in the Inquisition to clean the place up or flame it. You'll damn us all if you go logging there.
Brother.
If it's hot, we are going in and it's our problem. But you sold us a logging contract and said contract has no exclusion of haunting for haunting. Your greatness, accounts can't be allowed to wiggle out of their commitments.
Money.
Ihr habt nicht genügend Holz vor der Hütte.
Well,
Well,
my king.
fuck?
What is your opinion, my king?
My king.
Let the bullshit go.
Random bullshit go? Well,
Uh,
I wonder.
Wait. There is a useful alternative. This will bring us blessings.
I believe in this.
No. No.
Equivalent.
Randy, help us!
No.
Do it!
Do it!
I don't know.
Um,
I like fences.
Maybe.
I like fences, though.
Ah, come on!
Fences. What can I say?
There we go.
You're definitely not getting any support. From
Thank
me.
you, thank you.
The Chiefs have a contract that may go logging. With the council's... That's the second 30%. That's like a 30% we've now succeeded.
The lover it is.
With the council's express permission, hundreds of northern lumberjacks rush into the haunted forest and gleefully cut it down. Timber!
Also, the odds of succeeding in the two 30% dice rolls is 9%.
Yeah.
Ah, incredible.
A legion of carts, wagons, and boats transport the lumber back to the north to be used in carpentry, construction, and cabinet making. What were the counts so afraid of anyway? One sec.
I wonder.
One sec.
Job's done.
Hold on.
Just wait until Zinch abducts a few of you.
And now, I believe my wife wants to go home. At least that's my guess, yes. Lorelei has been preoccupied for some time, sitting on her rock and singing her song. Is often busy whenever I'm around. But over breakfast, Lorelei exclaims over a letter and looks up at you.
I have received a note from Count Slippy asking if I'd like to visit for a little holiday. I'd love to see them again. It's been such a long time.
Well, what do you think?
Please go and enjoy yourself.
Stop producing under flames.
Oh, thank you. It's been so good to catch up with everything.
Lorelei sweeps off to make her preparations. Rincons, the queen, is gone for some weeks. She returns in a much more cheerful mood. Lovely, I actually have a good marriage for once. I'm impressed.
You're trying to be a good husband is the thing.
Boned.
What do you say, Senok?
We are boned.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
I'll take that and replace it with that.
Whatever. I'll keep my. I'll continue. The educational materials.
Let's start with a treasure hoard.
Your Majesty, I have received a letter from Chief Einson Gone. There's trouble brewing.
So?
It's serious. Insurrection. It's all started when the peasants got hungry.
Oh.
They surrounded Chief Ain's Gone's longhouse and demanding he give up his riches.
Does he have riches to give up?
According to the peasants, his great-great-great-grandfather was quite the collector of antiquities. He asked the councils to send aid.
Oh, and how shall we do that? Maybe... Maybe the crown?
Go do things.
Yes,
Oh,
always send in
well,
army.
I don't think you should
nice
send in
roll.
the army. I think you should pay for it out of your own pocket.
Nah.
With the army having succeeded with us, with the 30%,
Niederknüppeln.
fail by calculation.
Yeah, but, you know... Freya,
That
what the fuck are
happens,
you
however,
doing?
I'm gonna have to do some
We
more.
cannot
What are you
win.
doing?
That'll be funny.
We can win C no matter what we put.
Ah,
We shall gather northern forces to remove the peasants. Oh, wow. I think it failed. The chiefs gather a band of roaming warriors who quickly descend upon Chief whatever, longhouse. Oh no, it succeeded actually. They quickly scatter the interlopers, who scurry away in terror in the face of real military strength. As for Chief Ainsel, his reputed pile of treasure remains untouched. Okay then, a spousal request.
Again? How many requests is she gonna make?
Fredrik
Many.
Wilhelm, I was hoping I could share something with you. I'm a little worried.
Of course. Tell me what's wrong.
I had a brilliant time away. It was so good to see my old friends and family, and I really felt the Eastern lamentably. I saw for myself how my project could have helped the religious communities and the counts in general.
How
I
many?
won't bother you with it again, but I couldn't keep quiet anymore longer.
Just give her the cat, man. You had so much, man.
She tries so often until the bank goes.
Okay, so I would just like to say, I don't care about faith. I have no reason to lower that defiance even further. So I'm afraid we can't afford it.
I was afraid you say that. I suppose it was worth asking.
She whisks away to her chambers, leaving me alone.
Less sex for you then.
And lastly...
like a roller coaster. This marriage is a bloody roller coaster. Let's leave it.
It's still mostly happy, I'd say.
Yeah.
I mean, my wife is still talking with me.
Yeah, and you're not divorced.
And also not a gambler and
drunk
con man.
The conman, I would argue, could happen.
Well, a plot uncovered.
I've held him off as long as I can, Your Majesty. But Grandy Circum VIII insists on an audience.
It's another madman.
Oh god, no! No!
The world. Though, privately, I think he's gone off the deep end. Not much time, Your Highness. Let me present to you my grand theory, what I call the general model.
Does it involve Skaven?
Well,
I'll
tell you if you want me to.
Honor guard! Remove this confused person.
Of course you persecute me. This fits right into my model. The rod goes all the way to the top.
What the hell's going on?
Before I can continue, he can continue, the palace watch yank him away with enthusiasm. Surprisingly, the rest of the grandees barely react to the arrest, instead looking quite relieved. Wait.
Thank goodness he's gone.
I think that person is currently AFK. But hey, congrats, man, you're not a third.
It also
he left immediately when he first died.
Oh.
One more and we break a record? No, just
No. We need a fifth for that.
Fifth. Yeah.
So we still have some way to go. Okay, anyway, this is progress on the schemes. At the moment, no one is achieving them.
Yes.
Yeah, we're trying.
I mean, everyone is certainly trying, but
yes, we are.
let's do some stargazing, shall we?
You guys are actively sabotaging us.
This simply can't go on, Your Majesty. These arch-boffins think they know everything, but they know nothing of the Nine God Wrath.
A scholar. Someone put on your actually.
No.
Actually, please, Your Majesty. We found a perfect site for the observatory in the high southern hills, but it's on Grandee Freya's land, and they refuse to let us build there.
Is anyone here a doctor? Well, you're a nerd.
Well, actually...
Such things are heresy. The stars are just as big and close as Night God intended. Who put you up with this idea? I bet it's one of those counts like Zenach of Nod.
Wrong. Dead wrong. Dead fucking wrong.
We shall do things. Go off, my friends, and do.
Yeah.
Well,
Actually...
I'd like to form a launch investigation, friend, sir.
Yes, investigate Zenok.
Yeah, let's have an investigation, okay? Let's have a look.
Also, Zenok, that will you know that will might investigate you. Just saying.
Don't care. I didn't do it. Some skin taker did it. I don't know, Zinch.
Well then, we shall construct the observatory.
Wow. Oh.
Oh, it's against your authority.
Oh. Okay, the grandees grumble and groan, but construction goes ahead. Over time, the observatory provides new jobs and brings many traveling scholars to the area, paying for itself many times over.
Yeah, but you've got an even more defiant south.
Yo, it's dangerously below my authority. Okay, haunted furniture.
I wonder who is.
Someone stop that armoire!
Just as you're on your way to, as I am on my way to the council hall, an Auntie Carnage runs past you at blinding speed. Grandy Surcamp III follows in close pursuit.
I don't know English. Something is wrong in the family.
My furniture. I bought it from Chief Einzelgaum just last week. Of course, today I hear this has been happening to all that scoundrel's merchandise.
Maybe that forest was haunted after all.
I want that good-for-nothing filcher. The forest they chopped down was an ancient hardwood grove. The trees were alive. They still are. Nurdle.
Please, Your Majesty, the council must step in.
The forest is alive with the sound of running.
I thought this was gonna be
annoyingly.
Speaking Vietnamese.
Why can't we do this?
too low faith, but that's
Too high faith?
No, I
Yeah,
need no
too high.
faith. No faith. No faith
I
from
think
the.
we need money, and we don't have enough of it.
I have probably.
Now, if it was money, they would say that we don't have the money over here.
I think the chief have not enough faith. That's what it is.
No, I think it's because we have too much faith that counts.
Yeah, because
Well,
It's always the cunts.
The C option is so ridiculous. It reminds me of a certain, I don't know, certain chapter of Magpies.
Well, actually.
Actually.
wait, Ansel, why are you voting for your own arrest?
We have to have
Arrest this man.
phrase incompetence.
Arrest this man.
That's voting against his own.
Well, he voted twice, once A and once C. Yeah, maybe you should check what it says, what is in your text box before you type.
Quite. And time for the second.
Arrest this man.
Wait! No one takes those silly superstitions seriously. It's their fault, not mine.
Up and down the kingdom, nobles are forced to take hatchets to their shiny new furniture. Some even report hearing voices echoing from the splinters. Well, once you actually join the server, you will be Ansel the Second. Of course, the northern furniture trade is never the same. Who can trust them?
Why? Can we build a mirror out of it and have a talking mirror?
Well, anyway, my heir.
Mirror.
Mirror would run away.
My quest for the heir is finally complete. I stand before the council holding a small child in my arms. Should I die, I ask that my crown be passed down to... The council was filled with nervous silence. My son! The assembled nobles break out into polite applause. By designating an heir, I have cemented the stability of the kingdom.
Stability 5 kingdom.
Your
That's what got me
Majesty,
second.
may I be the first to congratulate you on the birth of your son. What is his name?
Friedrich Wilhelm II, for once that's actually true.
Yeah!
I assumed that would be the case.
The gods are good, your greatness. I'm sure little Friedrich Wilhelm II will grow up to be a chip of the old block.
Well, okay, usually with the son or like the child, I would want them to have a different name to make a bit more sense, but in this case it's actually true. Like we went from Friedrich Wilhelm to Friedrich Wilhelm.
One moment. I need to summon up the ancient rituals and scrolls that we have written down.
Oh.
If there's is the saying gods are good, it's now gods are God.
Gods are God.
Yeah!
Gods are God.
What was it?
It is in reference
Gods
Yeah,
are
gods are
God.
God.
to certain encounters previously listed.
Well, congratulations on finding an heir. Now you just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. Expect a visit from the Spy Master soon.
Actually, bloody win because everyone's bogged down and backstabbing themselves.
No, well, the chances are certainly there. Oh, time for an auction.
Another
We
deer
are
park.
trying to help the counts, and they are not helping really.
Another deer park.
Yeah.
I would really like
Another
a monument.
aqueduct.
We're not gonna do anything even if we get the damn aqueduct, Mars.
No.
The deer
Well,
park.
They count as having the highest, even if it's equal numbers. So if they get the
Oh,
aqueduct, they
yeah,
actually
right?
move on in their scheme. Zanok.
Yeah, so you should help with this.
It's not gonna work.
It is gonna
Yes,
work.
It's gonna work.
It is gonna work.
Do a bloody nightmare push-up somehow making it through 2 seasons. No, I want the deer park instead.
Or, you could go for a theater.
No, I think you
Allow
could go for a
some sort of
monument.
rebellion. I don't know about a monument. Monuments sound not right.
Also, even if you guys get the theater, you won't be able to rebel. The fines needs to be higher.
Yeah, but, it's just one step in the right direction.
We shall build an aqueduct and a fortress.
Hmm.
And, Zanok, as you can see, you've succeeded.
You don't know a thing called deception.
That's not what that was.
It was. I was lulling you into a false
New
sense of
baby.
security.
What?
No?
Who has?
No one believed you? Anyway, my ambition. Let's see. Wait, wasn't I doing the Spy Master?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
because it's
Well-
slippies.
At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be the father of the nation. You're well on your way to reaching that goal. The peasants are thriving and well fed, and they think of you fondly. Well done, your majesty. Oh look, someone's defiance just went down. But to shut down your nobles scheming for good, we need to build on that reputation. Your advisors have some ideas.
The common folk are a sleeping giant that even the nobles are afraid to wake. If you become beloved by the peasants, the nobles wouldn't dare overthrow you for fear of revolution. Words.
Or you could declare war at the Schmedian Empire. Nobles will forget the schemes if you win.
I'm gonna become beloved by the common folk.
Oh, will you?
Hmm. Chancellor?
A wise decision, your majesty. I'll be recruiting town criers to shout about your achievements to the masses. But first, you need some achievements. Your priority is to raise the kingdom's stability and overall farming as much as you can, and of course, there can't be open rebellion among the nobles.
I hate achievement hunters.
I was waiting for something akin to that.
Okay then, a new baby.
Who's baby?
Greetings, your highness. Some fine news from my serfs in the east. A baby has been born on your birthday, bearing a birthmark in the shape of the number 9. A fantastic omen. Perhaps we should mark the occasion.
I think you should.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should.
What's that pop on this?
Oh.
A reminder that call for unity is in effect. Congratulations.
Yeah, well,
You just played yourself.
too bad.
Too bad.
Too bad.
What does call does again?
If more
It's-
than half the nobles vote for the option,
We get.
stability increases.
I get one
Otherwise,
stability. Yeah.
congratulations.
Yeah, well, it's a net.
It's net 0.
And you say you're being sabotaged. Fuck you. You're sabotaging
By
yourselves.
the blood of the dead, your highness, I can assure you there's no deceptions going on here.
I'll be the judge of that.
When the High Inquisitor returns, he is forced to admit that the birthmark is indeed genuine, but his rude questions and threats have turned the local population against him. Also, I would just like to comment that out of all the advisors, only one is male.
Oh yeah, Marshall.
No, the Chancellor.
No, the Chancellor.
Oh, the Chancellor's the only guy.
The High Bishop also?
Oh, well, High Bishop, I guess, yeah, but like, Inquisitor is female, Treasurer is female, Marshal is female.
Spymaster is female.
Spymaster is female.
Egalitarian state.
Yeah, because that's
The
and yeah, that's why there's more women than men, whatever. The Archbishop's request.
Your Majesty, I wish to speak with you about the situation in the north. Too long have the Northerners been allowed to worship their heathen tree gods in brazen defiance of the Ninth God. Allow me to send some of my best missionaries to the north. It's for the good of the realm.
I'll have to bring it to the council.
Of course, Your Majesty. I would expect nothing less.
Your character won't be released from prison. Your character, the first, has succumbed to some obscure sickness in the dungeon of the... Wasn't it the dungeon of the Inquisition?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No. There was something else, I think?
No, it was just the regular dungeon, which totally didn't involve some no food at all. No, don't worry about that. Your son is now on the council.
That he just went the way of Navalny.
How do you like your choices, gentlemen?
Oh, what? That's
I like him very
unhelpful.
much.
Don't
I
vote.
should abstain.
If you don't vote, it's still gonna go through.
Yeah, let it be.
Fair enough.
Hey,
well,
someone voted.
Fine.
Yeah, that
No.
sometimes this BS happens.
Yes, democracy.
However,
Clearly.
That's the veto disabled for now.
I see we are in Korea.
What, do you not like my definition of democracy?
I'd say Soviet Russia.
We shall deny
Okay.
the Archbishop's request.
Very well. If this is the will of the council, then so be it.
I'm glad that the council respects our sovereignty. I can't read enough to leave us to our own business. God bless you.
God.
God is
God's
God's.
God.
God's is God.
God's a
is
god. The famine begins. Two cons meet beneath silvery moonlight. It's time to speak of dark deeds against the crown.
Our grain stores are looking good enough to endure famine better than the rest of the kingdom, I'd say. How exquisite, but won't summoning this demon be difficult? It's a magic beyond our usual fare.
Is Mars going schizophrenic?
The walls of the reality are sturdy, but they can be weakened. A tide of blood must swallow this kingdom in its wake chaos.
Though Mars isn't as unlucky as Pollack was, because there is actually other counts. Unlike last time, where he had a three-way split personality. For the next stage of their scheme, the counts must lower stability to 4 or less in 2 seasons. Ew.
That's not gonna happen.
Great.
Well,
Let me get taxed again.
The grandees make 500 wealth from a series of canny investments. The other nobles gain 200 wealth. Yeah, these taxes look good.
So you're paying in even more. They're getting money and you are paying in even more.
Yep.
Great.
Yes.
Well, we wouldn't rebel against you.
I just want to have a little bit of a defiance buffer.
Favoritism, I say! Favoritism!
Okay, let's see if I win the game.
Do you?
No, you need 2 rolls.
No, you
Yeah,
you can win on the first roll if you're really
Can,
lucky.
But it's
Really?
it's a roll the dice.
Your Majesty, the common folk are swayed as easily as a dandelion in a gale. I'm confident we can make them adore you. This will be the biggest public relations campaign the kingdom has ever seen. You'll tour the kingdom giving speeches. Town criers will acclaim your great deeds from every corner.
Is that all?
Of course not. Posters, pamphlets, bards. There's many facets, Your Majesty. Let me take care of it for you.
A few days later, the Chancellor is having you prepare for your first big speech. Get me my fancy robes.
The king has fancy robes.
I am hustled out onto my palace balcony, below which a sea of expectant and unwashed faces gaze up at you. As I step out of the view, they erupt in cheers. Hats are thrown into the air. Someone faints with joy. Everywhere I've gone, I've met the same reception. The public like me. They really like me. But I need to turn that into love. I shall give my speech.
The king's speech.
Damn it.
Failed.
As I launch into my speech, the peasants start to chat among themselves. Half the crowd drifts away in drips and drabs. I don't make much of an impression.
Oh dear. Better luck next time, Your Majesty. The more of these speeches you give, the better you'll be received.
To improve my chances of victory, focus on increasing the king's stability and farming as much as possible the next 2 seasons. The challenge will decrease in difficulty with each failed attempt. So,
maybe you should
it is,
have taken a class beforehand.
It is possible to win on the first roll.
Yes.
It's just really unlikely.
That depends on how well the kingdom has progressed in the path you picked.
Yeah, fair. Okay, tough times.
Your greatness, we've fallen upon hard times. Our common fools are flocking to the south and we are running out of workers.
Have you considered building... Okay, hold up. I'm gonna need to look up a word for a joke. Have you considered building a room divider? Niemand hat die Absicht, eine Mauer zu errichten.
The South is just a better place to live.
Ist eigentlich ein Raum.
Zeiler mit den Maßen 1 Meter mal 3 Meter mal 155.000. Okay, go.
A reminder
If you're gonna do any of this.
that the other option for the thing is farming. So if anyone votes for A,
I mean, someone has to
get
vote
more.
first. Has to vote at all, you know.
All right. Well, we'll do solidarity. That seems like a good idea. Solidarity is solidarity. Wait, no, solidarity.
Mars, you and I will have a chat.
Mars. That's not what's going on here.
I see. David was Goliath.
We shall enact a tithe on the south to raise money for the chiefs.
Yeah.
I can tell you what this means to the north, Your Majesty.
With the treasurer's calculations, I arrange the movement of funds to support the chiefs. Many peasants decide to remain with their friends and families. Local merchants thrive as a result. No stability from that? That's a shame.
No.
Anyway, sigils and stone.
Rock and stone.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Unfortunately, there have been some strange things happening at the new deer park.
Oh?
But I'd rather keep it quiet for now. The other nobles can be so judgmental. I don't want people to think I don't have a grip on my deer park.
Tell me more.
odd symbols are being painted on tree trunks in the park. No one knows where they're coming from, but those who look at them too long grow restless and feverish and must flee.
BRB.
I'll keep it quiet for now.
Oh, will you?
God bless you, your greatness.
God's is God.
What should we do, your highness? It's horrible for visitors.
Set troops to guard the area. Owen Zombies calls upon his clan warriors to guard the deer park. They are professional enough and send detailed reports back. Right now, the only notable visitors are hunters, deer, and the occasional wandering bear. But the guards vow to keep an eye on things. Bear? Okay.
There.
Bear.
Much rather have a beer.
No.
Well,
No bees in my deer park. Rock and stone.
A call for
Oh,
apprentices.
Magic stool.
Let's wait for Master to be back.
I am back. Grim tidings, your grace. A meddling wizard has set up shop in Shesk.
Chensk.
Shensk.
Sounds Russian.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Believe it. Believe it. It is the Lord of the Bells.
Tell me more about this
Like what
wizard.
Northerners were doing.
Wizards have managed to tame creation itself. They wield untold power and are naturally distrusted by the church. Even the High Inquisitor wouldn't dare move against them openly. Orsk has influence over sound and its counterpart, silence. Though this power seems meager compared to other wizards, they're not to be underestimated.
They put out a call for a new apprentice, which is rare event. This is with a once in a lifetime opportunity for many. Dowers of unwashed glory seeking lowborn from all over the east are lining up for the chance.
Not just peasants. Heinz Solgon II have also decided to apply. The competition will be fierce, but those villagers are no match. I will be the most powerful noble this council has ever seen.
I see a third incoming.
You couldn't put your clothes on if it wasn't for your servant's help.
Nice.
We can't let this go ahead. Not only is this heresy, it presents a clear and dangerous conflict of interests.
Then we shall assemble the council.
Thank you, your highness.
Start voting.
A reminder, do not vote on the same damn thing. Too much. The minimum count is 4. The maximum, I mean.
Alright. How about we just... Oh.
Anyone who goes over 5 is to be shot for moronicism.
You don't decide that. Oh, let's see. Oh, I actually get to make a choice here.
Oh, well,
Yeah, your vote still got in.
Okay, good.
But we shall require he forfeits his noble title in order to become an apprentice.
Good.
Oh. That's annoying.
So,
I suppose that is an acceptable compromise.
yeah, Ainsel, when you actually find your headphones and get in here, you will be the third.
So down the third.
That's the... How many already we have people?
We have Sarkam the third, and now we have Ainsel the third. The successor, Sheaf Ainslgon the third inherits his position on the council, but the treasury confiscates the vast majority of his wealth as payment. Was he really that? He was that poor, holy shit.
People already.
Brzzt. presence in Chensk attracts all sorts of visitors, though the power of their latent magic starts to wilt crops off, for fuck's sake, for miles around.
It's only one.
Begging for scraps. When Count Lord of Mars II enters the council chambers, his clothes are stained and rumpled and his face is haggard.
The servants have left my estate. The walls are crumbling, the kitchen is bare.
How did this happen?
I should have known this would happen. I am utterly penniless. I beg for whatever spare coin the council can give, because you tax me too much.
Yeah. Yeah, you did text me too much. You
Go
should
do
give
things.
it back.
I'm sure Sir Cam won't
Might do that
mind
option C as a
donating.
negative outcome.
Hmm.
Unfortunately,
Well.
we must pick one other one.
Sir Cam, you are wealthy, aren't you?
Obviously, we don't have to do anything. You guys already have this vote.
So come, I heard you had money. Share it.
Ominism.
Ominous.
And now we fail the challenge.
90%? That would be certainly
Yeah.
something.
That would be some crazy XCOM.
For the night, really. Can lock count of my.
Right then, no.
Not, oh, sorry, you speaking?
No, you're good.
Not scrabble out on cash himself.
But with so much wealth at his disposal, he has no choice but to honor the council's decision. He reluctantly hands over the gold. But word gets around about your lack of generosity, probably spread by Sir Cam III and his allies. Didn't really have to whatever. Okay, lastly, a dwarf.
Rock and stone.
Dare you? No, maybe someone else.
Alright.
Someone
Today,
do
Your
as heavy an
Majesty.
accent as possible.
Good day, Your Majesty. We can report that we found somebody beneath the Northern Deer Park. There's a sickly, pale man living there.
That's the general narrator. That's not
Aw.
God, mine.
Oh,
That'd be
that
funnier.
no, that seems more like God text.
Yeah.
Oh, can I?
Oh,
Yeah.
Continue.
Alright. There is a sickly, pale man living there who hadn't seen sunlight in years. He's been sneaking around to draw those symbols under cover of darkness.
He's staying. The symbols are protective wards to keep the hunters from harm. I'm not so sure. He seems harmless, but completely unhinged.
Harmless? It is evil magic, that's what it is. The warlock can only be cleansed with fire from a heavy.
Flamer.
Heavy flamer.
Baron the Witch
You know what to
and
do.
Warlock.
But
I
he's
shall bribe
harmless.
you. If you vote for this option, all of you, everyone who votes for this option gains 500 personal wealth.
But
You know
he's
what to
harmless.
actually
though.
do. Do not fall for
But
it.
he's harmless. He's harmless though. He's harmless.
He's harmless.
He's fine. He's a good boy. Look at
Mm.
it.
We don't need your bribe. Okay.
And I would just like to point out that some people here are broke.
I'm broke too. I
As
didn't work
per
for you.
normal.
And
Nah, he's harmless.
Yeah. If
he's
it's
harmless.
a
Come
it'll
on.
probably increase
He's
the
just a guy.
stability.
He's just a little guy. Look at him.
Despite the High Inquisitor's protest, you put the Northern Deer Park out of my I put the Northern Deer Park out of my mind. So
You're nice.
Incredible. Look at XCOM, dude. That's amazing.
So do the peasants. Indeed, the artistry of the symbols becomes well known across the north, drawing tourists and admirers.
Didn't praise
Oh,
it.
no increase.
Well then, tearing the veil. A pair of counts face each other in silence. A code word is exchanged, probably heresy. They speak of their latest schemes.
What happened? The kingdom was meant to be a whirlpool of chaos by now.
Zanok?
Yeah, please.
It's more like a whirlpool of smiles and hugs. No demon will come anywhere near it.
The Count's aim is the lowest ability to 4 or less.
Hmm. Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
How about he gets exhumed? Time for another speech, Your Majesty. The peasants are waiting outside your balcony.
I shall give my speech. As I launch into my speech, the peasants
Aw.
hang on to my every word.
Wow.
The crowd grows and grows. When I wrap up, the peasants' cheering is so loud, you're nearly knocked over.
Oh, well done, Your Majesty. That went brilliantly.
I need a drink.
By all means, take the night off and celebrate, but I want you up at dawn tomorrow. Now is the time to take the show on the road.
Over the next few weeks, I travel all over the kingdom, delivering that same speech to packed venues. Everywhere I go, I'm greeted by cheers and applause.
Things are going wonderfully. The common folk of the north even want to throw a surprise banquet to celebrate your achievements.
Wait, if it's a surprise party, why are you telling me?
If I've learned anything as Chancellor, it's that surprises should be avoided. This is a sign that you're a true king of the people, Your Majesty. This has nothing to do with the nobles. It's all about the ordinary folk, salt of the earth.
Exactly as I want it.
Morons. I'm so glad, Your Majesty.
I shall await I shall await their invitation. After a few weeks, the Chancellor slides into my office, looking very pleased with themselves.
Your Majesty, the townsfolk of the north are ready for you to visit.
I'll wear my best crown. I make my preparations to leave. Although it's meant to be a surprise, I may as well bring some essential luxuries. My wife Lorelei steps up into the carriage and settles beside me, giving me a kiss on the cheek. This is the best marriage ever!
Oh my goodness! I hope this party doesn't go on too long. It sounds exhausting, but I'm sure it'd be good.
This is very nice, don't you think?
Very nice indeed.
I'm so glad you agree, Your Majesty.
Little Friedrich Wilhelm II makes the Chancellor play increasingly undignified make-believe games on the journey.
I would literally do that with any child. I believe that completely.
I finally arrive at the northern capital. Everywhere, the people line the streets and hang out of the windows, cheering my procession. Chief Ainsel III stalks up to me and bows. His smile is very rigid.
Hello, Your Highness. How good do you see you? Surprise!
By the Ninth God, I had no idea this was happening.
The northern villagers have decided they support the crown so much that they've put on a party in your honor.
Goodness, I am overcome!
Aye, that's quite understandable. It was a surprise for all of us.
Voices of praise follow me as I travel to the banquet hall. Townsfolk throw flower petals in my path. Chief Ainsel III's face is like thunder. But I enter the banquet hall, the national anthem strikes up, and even more cheering rises.
Is it just God Save the King?
What? No, we're not British.
No.
We're in an era where
The problem is, okay, the verse that would be very fitting right now, I can't sing. Because it's not actually our national anthem.
It was, but it was removed.
Well, let's just say the German national anthem actually has 3 verses, but we only sing the 3rd verse.
I know because of some stuff, right?
The other ones include the words Deutschland, Deutschland über alles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
which was abused by a certain government that came before the current one, you know?
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit before and just a little bit abused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, the hall is filled with northern townsfolk, but there are also common folk from all across the kingdom. In one corner, eastern peasants clap politely, looking dignified. The chancellor looks stunned.
I like the comment
I
of
had no
from
idea
Schrodinger
everyone got together for
Twitch
this.
chat though.
Sorry?
If you see in the Twitch chat, the Schrodinger said the French.
Ah,
No,
I see.
we will not sing the Marseillaise.
Yes, they only sing the line in the French national anthem about the blood watering the ground. That one.
Oh yeah.
Just that one.
Great.
I had
Let
no
me
idea.
bask in this for a second. I let the chewing wash over me for a moment, savoring all this support. The people roar in approval. I spent a week in the north, for feasting and drinking and breaking bread with the commoners. But I can't be on holiday forever. Eventually, I return to the capital, where the council is in session. The nobles are arguing again.
By blood of the dead, we must have a coin from the treasury. I found an ancient law stating that the East is entitled to funds for Eastern supporting activities.
No, we need coins for our businesses. The peasants aren't working hard enough, and we are losing momentum.
I think back to the gathered peasants, tradespeople, and merchants, all cheering for me. So many of them cheering for me. Make your own money. You have enough. The nobles gasp. But that didn't work out. Chief Ainsel III takes a deep breath as if to argue back, but then glances at the servants around you. Yeah, I lock eyes with him, and you can tell he's thinking back to the banquets in his town.
Aye, your highness, of course.
Even over a single day, it becomes clear that the nobles are running scared. I have so much support from the ordinary people across the kingdom that the nobles have realized just how outnumbered they really are. Merchants and peasants rub shoulders with aristocrats in council sessions, bringing fresh perspective and the concerns of ordinary people to the throne for the first time. The kingdom grows truly harmonious. Even my crown feels light on my head when I put it on each morning. My reign stretches out in front of me, full of hope and ready for a bright future.
Next king. Good.
The monarch is victorious. Great success.
And unsurprising.
What? Just because they took the best options for me?
No, because I saw that everyone was bogging down.
Well, yeah, fair. You were busy fighting each other, more busy fighting each other than fighting me.
No, correction. Everyone was busy fighting themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, anyway, rushing to complete the scheme, the counts attempted their blood ritual too early. The summoned demon escaped their control and slaughtered dozens, including Bogdan and Counts Slippy. The attempt to woo Brzd to the northern cause was doomed to failure. Eventually the wizard, bored of these mortal quabbles, trapped Chief Hydra in a bubble of silence from which he never escaped.
You server muted him.
Was fitting. It was fitting. The grandees' attempt to worm their way into the palace was uncovered, and a number of arrests were made. Grandee Freya ended their life chained upside down to a dungeon wall.
I got out of this consequence-free. Just saying.
Same.
It's great.
I
didn't even die once.
It's nice to be loved, especially when you're loved by an entire kingdom. King Friedrich Wilhelm wrote a surge of public adoration for another 15 years of carousing, feasting, and popular reform. which were promptly undone after his passing, but the peasants thought it was nice while it lasted. There we go.
You know, it's
We
nice.
played for 3 years and 3 months. My spouse was Lorelei of the East, Lorelei of the
Actually
Rhine.
successful.
The best marriage I had so far. My successor is Friedrich Wilhelm II, soon to be, hopefully, the Great. Wealthiest noble is actually Ruckus, wow. And
I didn't
poorest...
think I would be.
What a surprise!
Oh, look, it's Zenog, as almost every time.
0.
And the kingdom is actually in pretty good shape.
A reminder that stability and authority will even out.
Yes,
Starting next time.
but still.
Awesome. Yeah, that was today's run, but next week we'll probably be back with another one. continuing the same
Next
second
week
half.
I probably continue this one.
Indeed.
So yeah, once again, to everyone here, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had fun, or being here rather, and I hope I have convinced all of you that this is so much fun that you will come back.
Yeah, yes.
Maybe. There's a chance. There's a chance.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shame that we lost a few people along the way, but I mean, that was still pretty fun.
I'll go for now.
And to the stream, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for the follows. Also, the language changes were hilarious. And good night.
Good night.
Oh.